Good morning, everybody. This is Cheryl, and I'm a 64-year-old budgeter, and I'd like to start out our video by saying what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create, and that's a saying from Buddha. The next thing I'd like to do is talk to you about my first savings challenge that I've made and had professionally printed. And it says, someday everything will make sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears, keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. All right. We have our road to 200 subbies. And I checked this morning, and we're at 110 this morning, so we're going to go ahead and color in. So we color in 2. Then we're going to put 2 greenbacks over here into our savings pile. And this is our challenge to get to 200, and I don't really have a time frame because, the first 100 was sporadic. So I'm just gonna take it as it goes and thank every one of you subscribers. And if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe. And please comment, I'd appreciate it. So we're at 110 subbies. That is really cool. The next thing we're gonna do is, this has been our ready to set sail on my next cruise vacation, okay? So the proceeds from the challenges, we're trying to save up $2,500 by September 21st, okay? 344 of it goes to taxes and fees. Flights are 800, that's 400 for my mom, 400 for me, 200 for souvenirs, and I'm guessing 200 for the internet so I can take some really good photos of Hawaii. And it's a 12-day cruise to Hawaii from Vancouver, BC. $100 in food for the day after the cruise, $100 in Ubers and taxis, and $600 is in for spa or excursions, okay? And that only leaves $300 for the hotel room. So altogether, we're looking at about $2,500. All right. So the last few days we've been saving in our Let's Travel the World right here. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this aside, and we're going to go ahead and save with friends, okay? And the proceeds from our Save with Friends will be going into our travel, Let's Travel the World. So here we go. Now the first one I have is from Becca Budgets, okay? And we are saving in quarters, and then we'll turn them into dollars as we see fit, okay? So this is a really cute one from Becca Budgets, 777. It saves normally $40, but we're gonna save at least $10 in it here. So let's go ahead and scratch off the scratcher. And that's 3. So we'll go ahead and put 3 quarters over here. Okay, thank you, Becca Budgets, for helping us to save for our next cruise. And in time for all of our other savings goals. So the next thing we've got is Savings with Tracy, and it saves $35. Her challenge says it's spring. Got a cute little squirrel on it. And the denominations of scratchers are 1 through 5. Okay, so it's still a low income scratcher. Okay, And like I said, we're saving in quarters, and every quarter counts, as you can see. Okay, so we're going to add 2 quarters to this. So 1, 2, put $1 on top, into our quarter bowl. And I have such a, and Savings with Tracy is one of my friends, and she loves squirrels, and she is hilarious. So please check out her channel. Okay, and the next one I have is, I have one of my peacock challenges, and this one is from Mischief Managed Budgets. I don't call it me because Mischief Managed Budgets is the one that created it, but I really like peacocks. And this one actually saves $80 if we were playing dollars. Pretty blue peacock. Aha. I knew we'd get a spicy one here. And that is 10 quarters, which is $2.50. Okay, so we'll put the $2.50 over here. So hopefully you understand, and please visit Mischief Managed Budgets. And the next one I have is the Dying Outlaw 9676 Games and Budgets. Okay, and this one saves $55, and it has 3-leaf clovers. Okay, and this one would have been really good around March, but I didn't have it then, so we're just going to go ahead. And our goal is to get through as many challenges as we can. I know that's everybody's challenge, but what I did over the last couple days is I went through to find out how many challenges I have, how many tinies, how many that I created, and I'm full of challenges, but I love challenges. So I'm just like everybody else. If I see one on Etsy or see one on Ko-Fi that I want, so I'm just planning it, you know, I plan day by day what I need. So thank you, Dying Outlaw 9676 Games and Budgets. And that was, and that we did a 7. So that will be at $1.03. Okay, we'll change this one in for another $1. So see how much it adds up when it comes to dollars by saving with quarters? It's pretty cool. And I started out with about $40 in my jar when I started out. And yes, a lot of them turn into almighty ones. Okay, so thank you, Dying Outlaw. The next thing we have is we have a roll and save from Dice Budget and Saves, and that's DISE. Okay, and each one of hers is 4 quarters or $1. So we'll just put that $1 right in here. And it's got these cute little fairy girls with bright blue eyes, and they remind me of my friend Janine that has that color of blue eyes. So fairy girls, blue eyes, and so cute. So we saved $1 in Dice Budget and Saves today. The next one we have is this really cute one, and it is a monster baby. And you know what? It's got like bats. She's got unicorn horns, a cute little bat dragon. So she's like a dragon girl. Okay, she saves $30. So cute. And I'm not sure whose this is, so please tag me in the comments if you know whose budget this is. It's not marked on the budget, and like I said, I'm getting rid of lots of them, and it's a almighty one. So okay, quarter goes into this budgeting thing. Next one I have is Whatever Life Throws at You, Duck, and Let It Hit Somebody Else, and that's from Build It Big Budgets. You can talk today. Okay, it's so cute. It says Whatever Life Throws at You. It's got this duck going full speed. It's got really cute little shades. Duck and Let It Hit Someone Else from Build It Big Budgets. And I'm going to start using my poker chip. And this is a poker chip that was created to celebrate one of my major jackpots I had a year or so ago. Okay, so yes, I've hit a major, and I've actually hit a super grand, and a lot of people, I don't really tell a lot of people about that, but so major jackpot, and I have this cute little commemorative coin for that. So we are going to put 3 quarters over here for whatever throws at you. Yeah. Okay, and the next one we have is an Easter themed one, but like I said, I went through and categorized all of my savings challenges, and everything should get some love within the next 10 days. Okay, because I have 10 days worth of savings. Okay. So, and this one says, it's really cute. It's got a white bunny, has a piece on his fingers, and it says, save like the Easter Bunny. It saves $40, and it says 1 egg at a time. And this is from Build It Big Budgets. Okay. And that's $4 or a quarter. Uh-oh. Here I am throwing away the good almighty ones. And yeah, I use about 95% real money, and when things get to $100, like in certain funds, then I will put it in the bank and put a prop bill in. But I like to use real money. So thank you, Build It Big Budgets, for Save Like the Easter Bunny. 1 egg at a time. Okay, the next one has mine, and as you can see, I'm a person that loves to meditate, and I meditate when I can. We are going through a construction project on my house, and we are living in the house while we're doing an addition, so quite often it's loud. So anytime I get a little bit of peace and quiet, I do take 20 minutes and meditate. Sometimes I have to do it in my upper yard because my deck is down. Sometimes I just go sit on the grass, okay? So it says, come on, inner peace, I don't have all day. This is bigger, Build It Big Budgets. And I don't know about you, but when it comes to meditation, for me, it's a proactive thing. Really hard to meditate when life is in turmoil, okay? So I meditate to keep myself calm so that I don't get in turmoil, okay? Or at least try not to, okay? So it says, come on, inner peace, I don't have all day. Okay, and that's 4 quarters or $1. And that was from Build It Big Budgets also. Like I said, I went through and took all my challenges out and then organized to see when I'll be doing them, and it's probably going to take about 10 days to get all of them done. So, and the next one I have is from Build It Big Budgets. It saves $50. If all else fails, take a nap. Yes. After I could never take naps before I retired, and now I take naps just because I can. Okay, but right now I'm healing. I'm in healing mode because my body is healing. I'm getting ready to have hip orthoscopic surgery, and the pain is here and there and all over the place. And I'm having the surgery so I can hike and bike again and be my normal active self. So it says, if all else fails, take a nap. So that's what I do. I try to take a nap when my cats take a nap and when Michael takes a nap. So, okay. So this is a 6. That is 1 2 quarters. And that's Build It Big Budgets. Okay, and the next one I have is also from Build It Big Budgets. And I don't know if these were freebies or not, but I think I just got them off of her, off of her Etsy or something, because, and this is really cute. It says travel more. It's got a girl sitting there, sandals, and she has stickers from all over the world, and it's got like Paris and a plane and beaches. It says travel more. Now, that's something that you know, over the last few years, I've taken 16 cruises. I have 16 with Royal, and this will be my third one with Celebrity. So here you go. That's 6 quarters. And, you know, I'm 65, so I'm trying to travel when I'm young. Okay. There you go. So, boy, those dollars are adding up today. And the reason I've been taping every other day is that I can't do any of my side hustles or anything while I'm retired with my hip in the situation that it is, and it's going to be a long time recovering. So I changed to quarters, and I decided to do my videos every other day. And then the day I don't do a video, I've been posting a savings challenge on my Ko-fi. And my savings challenges on Ko-fi are free, except for the one that has to be mailed because it's a physical copy, and that's $1. So go ahead and have fun. So, and that's letting my creative mind work while I'm waiting around. And the waiting right now, we've got 2 things we're waiting for. Number 1, we're waiting for the surgeon office to call me to schedule my surgery. And the surgeon's office is doing all those checks that they have to do for insurance checks. And everything that has to do with insurance doesn't go very fast. And I mean, I'm a retired insurance claims adjuster and also an insurance agent. So nothing in there goes fast like you want it to. So I'm waiting for the surgeon office to tell me what date my surgery is. And then we're also waiting for some big beams to go in the addition in the back. So it's going to be a quiet week until we get the next step is beams. The beams that so we can take down the columns for our old deck. Okay. So we're going to have beams in there, and then we're going to have a rooftop deck. It's going to be pretty cool with some covers on it. So can't wait to show everybody when it's done. So we're in waiting mode probably the whole week, if not any time, but we can, you know, it can arrive anytime. So our framer that we hired is doing some other odd jobs while he's waiting for our posts and beams to arrive. Okay, so it's looking really good outside. We have our floor in, so we have cement. We have the walls up. We have, you know, we're just going through the motions. So Build It Big Budget. Let's go on an adventure. Saves 2 quarters. Okay, and now the next thing I have, this one's from Esme's Savings Adventure. Okay, and it looks like it's a map that I think was part of some of the savings challenges that I did. But it doesn't have anything about it like how to use it, do we roll a dice, what do we do, and then, you know. So I'm going to try, so we're going to go ahead and say thank you, Esme Adventures, and put this one back here for now. And then we're going to count up the money that we saved today. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. $12.50 is how much we saved today. Okay. And then if we count all the money that we have going towards travel, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will be going to the bank tomorrow to get some money to condense. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 55, 75, $77 is how much we have in our ready to set sail on cruise vacation. So this is 77. Okay, so we're getting there. We have till May 21st to come up with $2,500. So here we go, $77. And yeah, it needs some condensing, but I just need to get some, to go to the bank and turn in and get different bills. So there we go. And this is going on Let's Travel the World. I just wanted to say again, thank you so much for subscribing, and please check out my Ko-fi. I know it started out slow and I've been adding challenges. You know, probably every other day I'm adding new challenges, and it's helping my creative mind to stay, stay going. So please feel free. My savings challenges are free on my Ko-fi. I only have one that I charge $1 for, and that is the one that I have to mail out. So, and that's my meditation. Someday everything will make sense. So please check out my Ko-fi. I really appreciate it. And thanks for being a great community. Take care.